Psychosis Devlog, and I am here with another devlog. Okay, basically I'm re-recording this video because last night I was being a bit of an idiot and it was probably late. Actually, I'm not going to lie, I was up pretty late last night working on this, trying to get it to work, and unfortunately I didn't quite figure out the answer until this morning. So basically when it comes down to it, I would like to show you this. Basically, this is the reason why I ended up having to delay the game, because I rewrote the code. Everything. Everything is basically new here. Oh yes, even this part. This part is new. All of this is brand stinking new. Well, maybe with a few minor exceptions of what I copy and pasted from the original code. But everything that you see here is all new. This is not the code that I started out with originally, and this is not the code that... I don't know if this is going to be the full code for the final product, but as far as I know, it's probably going to be the code for at least the demo part. So, other than that, basically when it comes down to it, outside of separating some of my functions and actually labeling them so I know which one does, I also went ahead and added some more clarity to some of these switch statements here. So like for example, this turns the game state into menu. This turns into, which also has other switch cases in it, which I know is kind of dumb, but to tell you the truth, actually, it was a quick way of doing it, an easier way of remembering which one does which. This is enter, leave. I do not have the option to load yet, and I do not have the option for options yet. Well, the options one, I don't know. I might just completely and totally scrap that anyway. I was originally just planning on putting like audio controls and all that stuff, but honestly, that doesn't work. So, and also there's one for loading, but unfortunately, when this one's active, these are unselectable. So basically, when it comes down to it, so you know, it just loads in the rest of the game. It basically activates this code up here, which sets all the positions in the titling and all that other stuff. However, there has been a serious change in how the game plays and how the game handles. So basically, some of this actually has to be updated. Like, big time updated. Then I come down here, and also I have now some newer keyboard commands. And if you're wondering, okay, outside of that, where is it? Ah, there it is. These are the keyboard commands that I'm talking about, right here. Yeah. The reason why I updated these keyboard commands is because I wanted to fit a different playstyle. Whoops, there we go. I wanted to fit a completely and totally different playstyle, and you'll see what I mean here in a moment. Basically, I kind of had an idea to change up the game. Basically, in a way, this game is also kind of building itself in a way, but honestly, I thought, you know, maybe this idea wouldn't be that bad, because at least on the positive side, at least, instead of giving like full control, I'll give you partial control, because then it probably would add on to a little bit more of a horror aspect, and you'll see what I mean in a moment by partial control. But otherwise, most of everything else here is basically some of the code that I've used before. Most of it has been copied and pasted, well, also including this one, which actually has changed drastically too. Anyway, so I'm going to fire up this debugger. I'm going to show you what I've changed. No, I want to go with the biggest one possible. I also managed to find a glitch with the logo because I accidentally had it set off of the 1600 by 900 ratio, which was a huge mistake on my part. You should never do that, okay? Never. Anyway, alright, see, I got it so it can scale up and scale down. It looks a little sheared. The software scaling probably doesn't do that good with... I don't think the hardware, the software scaling that SFML comes with does all that good of a job, but at the same time, honestly, it could look a lot worse. So, other words, enter. And, oh yeah, also last night I was having a hard time with my fade. I fixed that too. Anyway, so this is what I'm talking about. See how the character's a little bit offset from center? Part of that is because of the grid system that I have set up, like that. See, I mean, you just press the key, and he slowly goes up there. And also, you can even press the other key, and there you go. He just moves a set amount of spaces every single time. And to really show you this, well, I can just do this real quick, like. I need to uncomment something here. And also with this grid system, it would become way more easier to do things like collision detection and, yeah, just basically collision detection altogether with this grid system. That makes life easier. So, alright, here we go. We're gonna try and reboot this. I'm gonna show you the grid, and we're gonna show you how accurate this is, okay? I was surprised about how accurate it was, despite taking some blind shots in the dark with this, okay? So, anyway, this is the center. Goes up. Bam. Center again. Goes left. Bam. Center again. Goes down. Bam. Center again. And then left. Bam. Center again. So basically, that's kind of the whole idea of the grid-based movement system. However, there is probably like 1 or 2 glitches with it. So, actually, here's the glitch. Basically, if I press up and down a little bit off kilter, then, of course, the character is going to be a little bit off. I'm going to have to figure out some way to prevent the player from doing that. But other than that, I'm going to have to find some way to prevent the player from doing that. Because, to tell you the truth, granted, I don't mind the diagonal movement like that. Which also I think is kind of neat. But, other than that, yeah, that's basically the biggest update that I have for this game. It's a massive code overhaul. A lot of the architecture has changed, and a lot of things have kind of improved. Some things kind of took a step back, but that's okay. Sometimes you have to take a step back in order to progress forward, right? So, anyway, that's it. I will have a bit of an early beta download down below. Like I said, the demo may be delayed till sometime in November because of this. I'm sorry, but I also need to make sure that I keep track of my health as well, because that's important too. So anyway, I guess with that being said, if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. And I'll see you all in the next video. This is Supercholatemilkshake, signing off.